right, now on to hot cereals. So the two best kind of hot cereal are rolled oats and quinoa. Now, rolled oats is a good choice because, first of all, I like the rolled oats, the old-fashioned oats, not the quick cooking kind. And it's the kind that comes in this big canister here. There's no sugar added. You don't want to get those packets because first of all, they're more expensive. Secondly, they have way too much sugar in them, so just stay clear of them altogether. But it's really healthy for you. It has 5 grams of protein per half cup serving, which is awesome. That's a lot of protein. There's 4 grams of fiber. It has 150 calories per serving. It's pretty good. So it keeps you full for a really long time, so that's why it's a good choice. And quinoa, believe it or not, it's usually used for savory dishes, but you could also use it for sweet as well, as a breakfast cereal. And I'm actually going to show you a recipe you can use to make it. But again, it's low in sodium, it's a good source of protein, decent source of fiber. It has 3 grams of fiber per serving, so it's decent. But this also has 6 grams of protein per quarter cup serving, so that's even better than the oatmeal. Awesome. And again, it keeps you fuller longer. All right, here's some choice of toppings that you can put on your oatmeal or quinoa. Right here, some peanut butter is a good option. However, you need to be careful when dealing with peanut butter because if you add too much, you can easily get like 500 calorie bowl of oatmeal. So typically, let's see, this says 2 tablespoons of peanut butter is 190 calories. So I would go with 1, okay? Instead of butter that you might add, and of course it helps with the sugar a little bit too, because there is sugar in peanut butter. Cinnamon is a really good choice to add as well, mainly because it adds sweetness without adding sugar. So you could add like a ton of cinnamon if you wanted to, and it really helps you cut back on the sugar content. Vanilla is another good way to do that too, a good substitute for sugar. So definitely keep those in mind. I actually started adding vanilla and cinnamon to my oatmeal, and it's amazing the difference it makes as far as sweetness, that I don't have to add as much sugar, so it's awesome. Also, coconut is another good one. This one is actually, it's organic, but it's also, more importantly, what you want is unsweetened coconut, okay? It's, again, a healthy fat, has a nice crunch to it if you like coconut. So I like to add coconut to my oatmeal, it's very cheap. And then another favorite that I like to add is raisins. Now, I know a lot of people don't like raisins. That's fine, you don't have that. You can add another dried fruit of your choosing. However, I would recommend that you stick with dried fruits that don't have any added sugar, such as cranberries. Now, yes, cranberries need to have the sugar, and they do. I mean, anything you see with cranberries has added sugar because cranberries are extremely tart without it. However, natural sugars like in raisins are better than the added sugar that you would find in cranberries. So if you do want cranberries, just do it every so often, okay? But I would try and stick with natural sugars like raisins or dried cherries. Usually they don't have added sugar. Anything that doesn't have any added sugar to it. You just want the natural fruit juice. All right, lastly, a good option would be any kind of nut. So I have walnuts here, that's a good choice. My favorite personally are pecans. I love pecans. But again, you want to be careful because even though it's a healthy fat, it's still very high in fat, which makes it very high in calories. So just this says the serving size is a quarter cup. I do maybe like a tablespoon of chopped nuts in your oatmeal or quinoa. Okay, any kind of nut you like. Like I said, I like walnuts, pecans are my favorite, almonds, anything you like.